Hello there. I want to talk about my DigiTour experience because it's quite interesting, I'd say. So Thursday my school canceled, and so my mom's like, we'll just leave today because DigiTour was on Friday. So we started driving early in the day. We picked up my second cousin. We brought her with. She's a baby. She's like 1 or 2. We drove. Then, after a long time, we got hungry. Maya needed out. She needed to walk. And so we stopped at Chick-fil-A to eat. When I got back in the car, we were driving a little bit, and I saw this girl that I was going to meet up with on Friday. She was messaging me on Twitter. I went on my messages, and she was like, DigiTour's canceled. Blah 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 blah. How she's so upset. And I was like, oh my gosh! I almost started shaking. I was like, no. So I went on DigiTour's Twitter, and of course, they tweeted when I was eating that DigiTour Nashville was canceled. That's the DigiTour I was supposed to go to. I told my mom that. She pulled over right away, and I was like sobbing. I was crying. Like I was going to meet Luke Horns, Dylan DeZat, Sam Potteroff, Alex Lee. I was going to meet all these people that I love so much. And like for us to have already driven like 6 hours and me not even be able to meet them anymore, that was like heartbreaking for me to hear. My mom pulled over. She called my stepdad and she was like, what do? I have Josie crying right here. We've already driven almost all the way to Nashville. Now my mom was like, do you really want to meet them? And I was like, of course, Luke Horns is my freaking bae. And so she looked at the DigiTour thing to see what other ones they had. Well, there was one in Cincinnati, Ohio, but it was during the middle of the week, and that was not good. There was a few other that were kind of really near to Indiana, but it was in the middle of the week. And the only one that was on a weekend and that we could get to was Atlanta, Georgia's DigiTour. That was Saturday. My mom ended up buying the ticket. I have a great mom. I'm so thankful. Most moms would not even drive their daughter 8 hours to go meet some YouTubers, let alone 12 hours. We drove a little bit more, but then we eventually stopped at a hotel, went to sleep, and then at 2 a.m. Maya, my second cousin, woke up. She did not want to go to sleep, and she's deaf and autistic, so her being deaf, and being autistic, she makes sounds, but since she's deaf, she doesn't hear how loud it is, so she's like screaming, and she doesn't even know it. We could not get her to sleep till like 4 a.m. Friday, we woke up, we drove a lot. We almost drove the whole way there. But because Tennessee can't handle a little snow and they don't have equipment to handle the snow and all that junk, when we stopped for dinner at 5 o'clock, literally everything was closed. And there was maybe that much snow on the ground. So anyways, we go and we find Golden Corral and we walk in there and the guy is like, we're about to close because we're supposed to be getting more snow and we're supposed to get home. I'm going to have to talk to our manager to see if you can eat. Me and my mom and my sister, we were like, are you serious? Are you serious? We just want to get some food. It's 5 o'clock. Can you guys not handle an inch of snow? The manager comes out, looks at us, and he's like, you know what? We got time. We drove a little bit more and we stopped about 2 hours away from Atlanta. We woke up Saturday morning. I was so excited because I was going to meet the BAES. I thought I looked cute and I thought my hair didn't look bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but I got all ready to go. We looked out the window and it was icing, and my mom put the stuff in the car, turned the car on so some of the ice could melt. And it was literally icing, and we had an ice sheet over our car. That gave me a ton of anxiety. It was really bad because my mom was like, oh, if the road's icy, I'm not going to be able to drive, because Tennessee and Georgia, they're hilly. Indiana doesn't have hills. We're not used to having hills, especially when there's ice on it. And so I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to get to meet them. We should have driven longer. Oh no, because the weekend hasn't been good so far. On like the highway, interstate, or whatever it's called, there was some ice, so my mom was driving like kind of slow. My mom's like, Josie, if this does not go away soon, we're gonna have to stop and wait this out. And I was just like, oh no, 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 please God, please God, please God, I want to meet my BAES, I want to meet my BAES. And something good happened. The ice kind of like, as we kept driving, it went away and my mom was able to pick up speed and we basically got there in time. So when I got there, I met up with this girl that I was talking to on Friday who was also going to go to Nashville, but then it got canceled, so her mom bought a ticket to Atlanta, and we met up in the VIP line. Her name's Sydney, she's 13, she's from Kentucky, and yeah, we were talking, her mom was there, and it was all good. When we got in the building, like, you'd hear all these girls screaming because they see him, blah, 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 but we were still in the back of the line, and so me and her, we were really nervous. Like, we're gonna meet people who we've only seen on a screen, and we were like, oh no, what poses are we gonna do, blah, 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 blah. Then came the time when we actually met them. Sam was first, and I've been watching Sam for like 3 years now. I love him to death. He is so sweet, and in person he's so sweet. He's so cute. He's, oh my goodness, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, by the time I walked up to like where I was the next to meet them, I was just so nervous. I was shaking. I couldn't think of anything. And Sam was playing around with one of the guys, and I gave the girl my phone that was going to take my picture. And she was like, Sam, come over here. And he came over, and I was like, I walked up to him, I gave him a hug, then I stepped away, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I never thought I'd get to meet him. Like, he's a true inspiration to me, and I love him so much. Then I met Alec, he was next, and he was so nice too, and he was lovely. Then was Ricky and Twames. They are so nice. Like, I walked up and Ricky was just like, hey girl, what is your name? And I was like, I'm Josie. And Twames like, how are you doing? And they were like, we got on a little short few 30-second conversation, and they were like, what pose do you want to do? And I was like, I mean, we could, I don't know, what do you want to do? And Twames was like, we could do funny, dramatic, cute. And I was like, we got to do like a dramatic or sassy. And he was like, okay. So Twames was like, and Ricky was like down, and I was just like, what do I do? So I just went, and it was really cute. They were so nice. Alex had open arms and hugged me, and he had a really nice smile, really nice eyes. And Daniel was so nice too. He hugged me. He asked me what my name was, how I was, and then he was like, it was so nice to meet you, Josie. And he was just truly one of the sweetest people ever. Then was Alexia. Not many people know her. I honestly don't know her too well. I've seen some of her videos, but she was really, really nice. She was so sweet. Then was Danny. Danny is so funny. He's so cute. I love Danny. And so when I hugged him, I was like, it was a sloth hug. I was like, oh my god. He was like, and it was cute. He's so nice too. They're all so nice. Then came like the person who I was just like, Luke was the reason why I bought this ticket. Oh my gosh, I hugged him and I was like, oh, I love you so much. And he rubbed my back like a lot. And he was like, oh, I love you so much. Like, you know how he does that voice thing. And it was just really cute. And oh my gosh, I love him. And his ears are pierced. I wonder how long that's gonna last. But Luke, oh my gosh. He looked, Luke was, oh my goodness, he was. I cannot believe that I got to meet Luke, my bae, who tweeted me once. Then was Paul, and he was like clapping and doing something, but then when he saw me start walking to him, he was like, oh, and he hugged me, and oh, Paul, I like Paul. Then was Hayes. Everybody knows Hayes. If you don't know Hayes, then I don't know who you are. But I was I gave the person my phone and I was getting ready to step and turn around, but when I was like that, he put his arms like right here, and I was like, what? Oh, this is cute, yeah. And he was really cute. And with my friend Sydney, he picked her up and spun her around, and then they did this thing where they were like intimate, like they were staring at each other in the eyes, and it was so cute. Like he does the cutest things with his fans. And the last person was Dylan. I love Dylan almost as much as Luke and Sam. I love them all so much, and I've been watching Dylan for a long time now, and I was so happy to meet him. I hugged him. He was so cute, and he did this little like cute thing, and I was just like hugging on to him because I just love him so much. So he is genuinely really nice and really sweet. Some people think that he just does it as an act. No, he is truly so nice and such a great person. So after all that, I got merch. I got this shirt that says "Girlfriend of Dylan DeZat since birth." I love it. Although I wish and I got a bracelet, a gray bracelet that says DigiTour. But I really wish I would have gotten more. Like, I didn't realize, I knew my mom gave me a lot of money, but she gave me like $100, and my mom would have let me spend it all. My mom wanted me to spend it on merch and stuff. I just was like, I was like starstruck from when I met them, that I was just like, get me a Dylan shirt. I didn't think of getting anything else. Like, I really just want to punch myself in the face for it. Like, I should have got more. After that, they did the show, and I brought my camera that I'm using, and I used a zoom lens, and I got some really good pictures. First, Ricky came out, and they did a little trivia with a fan and Luke, Hayes and a fan, and then a fan and Paul, and Hayes won. Then Alec performed, and in one of the songs, Daniel came out, and that was really cute, and they were really good. It was a great performance for both of them, especially Alec. Loved him. Twames then came out and did Truth or Dare with Alex, Hayes, Alexia, Sam, and Ricky. And Hayes had a dare where he had to take off his shirt. Everyone was flipping out. Everybody was like, ah! I mean, I was too. Like, come on, it's Hayes. And he had to do 10 push-ups. And then Ricky had a dare where he had a lap dance. He had to give Alexia a lap dance. That was real funny. Then Daniel performed by himself. I love Daniel so much. He is so good. I can't wait for his next song to come out that he sang for us. And Hayes even came out and performed a little bit with him. That was really cute and that was really good. Twains came out and performed the Llama song. Then they did this speed dating segment where there was this fan and there was Sam at a beach, Danny at the movies, and Luke at this fancy restaurant. And she went through all of them. Something kind of went wrong with all of them, and she had to pick whose date was the best. She picked Sam's, but I got some really cute photos of Luke, and oh my goodness, I love Luke. And a moment I've been waiting for since I got the tickets well over a month ago was for Dylan to perform. I was so excited. We were all like, come on, when is Dylan gonna perform? Is he not gonna perform? He came out, he first sang Kicking It, and that was really fun, and we were like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
All I care about is music in the city. But I still take all the time to make all my believers. Y'all gave me a chance to turn me up in the speakers. And all these other rappers who I consider my teachers, give them a couple of years and they'll all be asking
And then he performed a song that's going to be coming out in April called You Got It. That was really good. It was featuring someone else. I can't quite remember who, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait for it to come out.
There's no reason to be afraid. With a body like that, let's behave. You got it, girl, and you know it. Come on now, baby. Don't worry. Let's not hurry. I want you in my arms tonight. That's right.
He sang Mine Tonight. Literally, Mine Tonight is my jam. I listen to it all day, every day, and I have since it came out. So when he sang that, I was just like,
I see you looking at me. You wanna be mine tonight? Want me to come over and show you my way of life? Oh girl, you give me eyes and show me signs. Wanna be my queen tonight? Oh girl, I treat you right, it's our time. Wanna be your night tonight? Baby girl, just do with me. Let you be my Cinderella, it's a movie. You can be my best stars on the big screen. I'll take you where you wanna go.
and oh my goodness, I got some really good pictures of him performing that I hope he sees because I'm sure he'd like it. Ricky Thompson and Twames came out and they danced one at a time to a Beyonce song and had this Beyonce contest to see who was Beyonce, or the better Beyonce. And I'm pretty sure Ricky won. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sam came out again for a quick little kissing booth. They did this thing where they brought up fans for this decade thing where they spun this wheel that Danny and Paul hosted. And whatever decade it landed on, they would come out. Whoever it was would dance. Like Luke was the future, Dylan's was the 60s. To where the bus was because we know they've came out in the past shows and took selfies and stuff with people. We stood around the buses for a while, but then Sydney had to go and I stood out there for a long time, and I stood out there for hours, like 4 hours, because really I had nothing else to do and I wanted to get someone's signature and a selfie with them. And Alexia came out once, but I was on the other side so I didn't get to see her. And the boys kept teasing, opening the windows and stuff, and we were trying to get the security guards to have one of them come out, blah blah blah. I did end up getting a selfie with Alexia and her autograph on this. On Sunday, we drove 12 hours home. Really good experience. I'm so thankful that my mom was able to bring me and I was able to go, and thank you to the guys and Alexia for being so sweet and putting on a great show. Thank you to DigiTour for allowing these people to perform and for us to meet them. And yeah, but if there were some things I could change, I would. Like how I looked. I don't know why. I thought I looked cute. I looked fat. In my pictures and stuff, I was like, oh my god, I looked fat. I should have wore some. I wish I would have brought my these skinny jeans because I probably would have wore this with my skinny jeans because that would have been cute, or I would have wore this, or I would have wore something. And I should have done something with my hair. I just kind of brushed it out and let it all natural. Don't know why I did that, and I hate myself for it. So my hair looks so like bad. I wish I would have straightened it or done something so it would have looked better. But there's nothing I can change. I still can't believe I met them. like I said, I wish I would have got more merch, and I love my cousin to death, but I kind of wish we wouldn't have brought her because she was kind of a hassle sometimes, and we probably would have got there quicker. I feel like there would have been some things that would have been a little bit better if it weren't for her, because I'm not trying to brag, I just want to tell you guys about it. I wanted to remind myself in the future about it, because I don't know why, but if I forgot about it, I could watch this back and remember, like, oh yeah, I remember that. I still got homework to do since I missed school last week to drive to this. I need to take a shower. I need to clean my room. It's a freaking mess. And I need to edit almost this whole video. So, I'm gonna go. But I love you guys, and thank you so much to all the guys and Alexia that I met on DigiTour for being so nice and so lovely. Thank you so much. I love you, the Corns, Sam Potter, Dylan Dezat, Hayes Greer. I love you all. Daniel Sky, I love you all. Thank you so much for an experience of a lifetime. Thank you, DigiTour. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, I'ma go. Like I said before. Bye, guys.